Growing up, I am the youngest of 4 children, so I grew up in a family of 6. We did beach vacations every summer with my extended family until I was 6. My grandfather passed away, and we did one more beach trip to Long Beach Island as a family to essentially put his ashes into the ocean and send him away. After that, our family, we were just busy, and for a variety of reasons, we stopped going on vacations. So when the opportunity arose when I was about 13 or 14 with my best friend to go to the beach, I jumped on it. I begged my parents, I said, please, please let me go. I just want this one experience. We haven't been to the beach in so long. It's my favorite place. And they graciously agreed to send their 14-year-old child with almost a complete stranger. Luckily, my best friend was also there. So early one Saturday morning, I wake up. My mom gives me $50 to go to the beach, which I was not expecting. That was a nice surprise. And we take off in the car, probably speeding, but I was in the back seat, so I didn't really get a good look. I get a little bit car sick, so I was just trying to focus and get there. Unfortunately, that was also complicated by the cigarette smoke and the rolled up windows and just kind of suffocating a little bit in the back seat, just kind of praying for maybe just a brief ounce of fresh air. And of course, when you're driving to the beach, you get that first hit of ocean air, and you're like, oh, this is it. I'm here. I've arrived, which is nice, but not as nice when it's mixed with cigarette smoke. So that's okay. I was still grateful. I was like, I'm going to be there. We're going to have a great time. So my best friend, her mom parks the car, and we go into the hotel lobby. I'm so excited. I've never been in a hotel before, so I'm like, oh, this is so exciting. Look at all these people on their vacations. There's a pool out back. We just have to walk down our stairs, put on our bathing suits, walk down the stairs, and we're right in the pool. And then just beyond the pool is the ocean. And I'm like, we're so close. This is fantastic. And so we get there, we check in, we bring all of our bags up to the room. There's 2 beds, so I'm going to share with my best friend. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that. There's also a little pull-out couch, so if we get uncomfortable, I can just pull that out and sleep on that. I don't care. I'll sleep on the floor. I'm at the beach. I'm happy here. And so we decide that we're just going to decompress a little bit after the 3-hour-long car drive out there. And I'm thankful because I'm like, okay, some fresh air. We'll sit outside on some patio. We'll have a little snack. That's fine. And I grew up in a family where I'm very lucky. My parents did not drink alcohol in front of me, so I was very naive to those types of things. And my friend was not so naive to those experiences. So we get to this little kind of dive bar. My friend and I can't even go in because we're not 21. And her mom orders, I kid you not, the largest strawberry daiquiri I've ever seen in my life. The kind that comes with 4 straws because you're supposed to drink it with your friends. And maybe that's my 14-year-old mind making it larger, but I'm serious, it was big. So we sit outside. Her mom is drinking this drink. I'm like, okay, I've got my water. This is cool. As soon as she's done, we'll get back to the hotel. We'll change into our swimsuits. We'll go and get into this pool. Fine. Her mother is a small woman, smaller than I, and is also on medications that can speed up the way that you metabolize alcohol. And so by the time she's done drinking this 4-person daiquiri, she's a little worse for wear. She's fumbling on her words. She's a little bit aggravated. And so my friend and I were like, let's just get her back to the hotel. She can just take a little nap. We'll go play in the pool. It'll be fine. So we get her back. She's kind of not being the nicest to my friend, which I don't appreciate. So I kind of keep my mouth shut because I'm like, I've never really met her before. I'm kind of uncomfortable. I want to make sure I don't ruffle any feathers. So we do end up getting her back. I think she lays down to take a nap. At least I hope that's what she does. Or she may have gone down to the bar. But my friend and I, we put on our bathing suits, we go down, we play for a few hours, we come back up to the room, we take a shower together. We're still in our bathing suits, so we're just like showering there, and her mom's like banging on the door calling us slurs, things I hadn't experienced before. And at this point, I'm uncomfortable, and I'm starting to panic, and she is irate, getting more irate by the moment. And I call my parents, and I'm like, hey, I need you to come get me. Like, I'm not well. I am in a dangerous situation. And luckily, my parents are so kind and came and picked me up, 3-hour drive one way. It's 9 p.m., 9:30 at night. I was lucky to stay with some of the hotel staff, so I was out of that situation. And my parents and I take a small walk on the beach. That was my only experience of being on the beach that day, and they end up driving me home. And I'm so incredibly blessed, and I recognize my privilege with that. But I came to find over time that my parents didn't bring me home. They are my home. They will always be there for me. It is the people that love and support me that I find home in. And I'm so thankful that I was blessed with the parents that I was. Because I know, obviously, it could have been so much different for me.